Happy Arvo. Hello. Thank you so much for joining me today for Roll a Clip.
Dude, this week in Australia.
That's right. We're all the way from up here in Indiana. I'm going down under. See what happened in Australia this week. Using the top posts this week in the Australian subreddit. Let's do it. Which that does remind me, I did learn that there's actually an Australian subreddit. Like this is the Australia subreddit. And this is the Australian subreddit. So I might have to check this one out. But back to Old Faithful. Google and Meta do not meet the requirements to partner with the Sydney Gay and Lesbian Mardi Gras, the organization has said, after the two tech giants ended their official involvement and ditched diversity obligations in the US. Wait, so did they end their official involvement with it and then they said, the organization said they don't meet the qualifications or the requirements? Though Meta and Google have withdrawn on their own accord, a spokesperson for Mardi Gras said the companies would now not meet the festival's criteria. So it was a mutual breakup, guys. That's great. I'm kind of surprised that's the #1 thing on here. Like, is this that big of news? I guess I just don't care what Google and Meta do, to be honest. Peak Vic Roads humor. Who you gonna call? No one. You're driving. I feel like you gotta kind of, like, I get that this is like a joke, you know what I mean? It's, you know, I see what they're doing there, but if we're taking it serious, then it's like, people are gonna call people, you know what I mean? It's a lot better than texting. I'd rather people be texting. Now, I will say, I have seen people on the phone that are like clueless to their surroundings, like talking on the phone. So I mean, ideally they wouldn't do that either, but I think they're gonna do that. Then you got people that are straight up just scrolling Facebook. Guys, I did it. What did you do? What did you guys do now? What the hell is that? Wait, is it something about the shadow? Is this a riddle? What is this thing? No one would believe? You don't need to pull them apart. Just light one and the other one will remain completely intact. Magic. Wait, light it on fire? What did you pull apart? These were together? What is it? Aussie Squid Game? Well, apparently, guys, you don't have to pull them apart, whatever they are. You don't have to pull them apart. The Aussies are going crazy in the comments. What? I didn't know. You didn't have to pull the spirals apart, the green spirals that we all pull apart normally when we want to light them on fire? You can just light it on fire while it's still attached. Australian students record worst ever civics result. Oh no, with 72% not understanding the basics of democracy. Damn. You know what? Maybe banning TikTok and all that crap is a good idea. In short, the 2024 test results for civics shows just 28% of year 10 students and 43% of year 6 students are proficient in civics. A Senate inquiry and some experts have called for an immediate overhaul of the national curriculum to include civics. Wait, it doesn't even include civics, then how can you be mad that people don't know about civics? We have spent 13 years, hard work, regenerating an old cattle property into natural bushland. The return of wildlife, including echidnas, bandicoots? Wait, bandicoots is a real animal? I thought that was just a video game. Why have I never actually seen or heard of a bandicoot? Little rat. It's a cute little rat. Isn't it interesting how there's like Crash Bandicoot, there's a Tasmanian Devil. Like there's a lot of Australian kind of culture woven into, or like, I don't know, that is referenced here in American culture. Lyre birds and this sunset after a clearing storm makes it all worthwhile. Damn. How do you go about doing this? How do you, like, do you spend all your money doing this? You know what I mean? Like, how can you just do this? This is crazy. What do you recommend we do about this on a national scale? What, the LED headlights? I see that Macca's back there. I'm an American. I'm an expert Macca's spotter. The LED headlights, those are annoying as hell. I'll tell you that right now. Just be glad there's not lifted trucks driving behind you constantly, tailgating you. In your little Corolla. Okay? With their LED headlights pointed directly into your face. Now, what you can do on a local scale is adjust your mirror to point it right back into their face. But that's probably illegal. What to do on a national scale? Well, the problem is the LED, you know, they gotta, I don't know, they gotta do something to those bulbs. They gotta figure it out, okay? They gotta figure it out. Because the fluorescent ones or whatever, those weren't ever so bad. But the LED ones are way more, you know, energy efficient. 10 wombats purposely ran over by 3 four-wheel drives in Venus Bay. What? Guys, unrelated question. Do you have the death penalty? People are searching for multiple offenders after at least 10 wombats were killed in a disgusting, deliberate attack in Venus Bay on Tuesday nights. How do you even do that? That's crazy. 3 four-wheel drives? What does that mean? Like a four-wheeler? Primo and I are officially on site. 250 grams. 159. That's a flat scam. I mean, here in America, they'll send you like they'll sell you a pound of ground beef or ground meat, and by the time you cook it, it's like half a pound after all the fat. No, it's not half a pound, but you know. But you know, that's kind of expected. This is, what the hell? This isn't even cooked or anything. Like what? Or maybe it is. I don't know, but it's ridiculous. I'm outraged. I bit into this in a KFC slider today. What is that? Is that like a freaking acorn? Am I dumb? What is that? A bullet? Like what? What even is that? What? Is that like a hardware for a cabinet? Where's the bread on your sandwich? Oh, they took the top off. Your guys' KFC looks better. I'm not even gonna lie. Even bitten into and thrown around like this and all messed up. The chicken looks good. The bread looks good. I can tell from here. I'm an expert, okay? And you got lettuce? Like a little chicken sandwich slider? Anyway, the bullet inside, yeah, that's no good. I bit into what seems like some kind of metal rivet in my KFC slider today. At first, I thought it was my tooth when I felt something hard. Oh, God, that would suck. But thankfully not. I think this rivet must have been concealed under the breading of the chicken. Ew, it was cooked inside the chicken. Oh, shout out Queensland, Hermit Park. I think I'm done with KFC after this. I mean, okay, you know, that's your prerogative, and maybe you're right, maybe you should be, but I'm going to say right now, I bit into literally raw chicken one time at Dairy Queen. I was pissed, okay? But I still go back to Dairy Queen. International shipping to Australia is a joke, they say. You know, while I do also find, like, I want to be outraged, I honestly find it kind of hard to be outraged. It's like, yeah, it sucks. But also, yeah, you guys are literally, at least over from, I don't know where this is from, but, you know, it looks like US dollars from the US. It's about as far away as it could be in the middle of the ocean. So I'm not surprised it's outrageous, but it does suck. New data shows Australians hold intense dislike for Elon Musk. Well, you know what? I mean, to be honest, me too, so I can't even, you know what I mean? Like, that's cool by me. I mean, I feel like a lot of people are starting to hate Elon Musk after, turns out he lied about his video game characters. I mean, politics aside. He lied about video games. He called an astronaut the R word yesterday, and his baby mama was on Twitter having to try to talk to him on Twitter to get him to approve like a medical procedure for their kids, and she couldn't get a hold of him. So that's a bad look. So, yeah. Well, guys, I'm gonna be honest. I've just been scrolling through here. I mean, this one just seems like a super political version, which that's not really my thing. Although I am excited about the election coming up. Planes diverted as China conducts rare military drill near Australia. I feel like this happens, a couple times a year. They're always trying to test the water over there in China, aren't they? Literally. Planes flying between Australia and New Zealand have been diverted as China conducts a closely scrutinized military exercise in nearby waters that may involve live fire. It's concerning. They're reportedly 340 nautical miles east of NSW coast. China had not informed them they would be sending warships to the region. That would have been nice to inform you guys. It would have been nice for the relationship. Let them know you're going to be conducting live fire warship drills off the coast of New South Wales. Good to know, in my opinion. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Not tomorrow. I'll see you guys next week. Have a great weekend. Goodbye.